centuries behind. Anyway. If I don't read your comments for like 10 seconds, that's not my fault, that is the stream. I appear to be a whole 20 seconds in the future. And man, this game really needs some work. Alright, so where we last left off, we acquired the heart containing Delilah's soul. We extracted her soul from the object at Duke Luca Abel's estate. And using that, we are able to defeat her. So now we're going to head to Dunwall Tower and address our grievances with her once and for all.
This campaign has been conducted with far more restraint. Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from...
Now I want to listen to what you had to say, actually, so we're going to redo that. Also, good morning, evening, afternoon for whoever is in the chat and whatever time zone you happen to be in. He's praising me for not being a murdering asshole.
Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
Alright, now, what do you have to say to me, Sokolov?
You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight. And Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place.
Nice.
If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
I like this little scene. It's a good little scene. Where we can pilfer.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside. She seemed cagey earlier, even more than usual.
Now, I think this is the thing you only get with low chaos, if memory serves. This is the part where, even though like you as the player have known it for probably the entire game, this is the part where Megan Foster comes clean as to who she truly is.
I killed the Duke's brother so long. Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Megan.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
Everyone's full of secrets. Why do I feel like you've got more to say?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
Whatever it is, spit it out.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill my mother?
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
Well, I mean, she has changed a lot since those days. She's become a much more interesting character than she was back in those days. So, we will forgive her.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did. But suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
I hope not. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here.
I do like that, like, Emily doesn't ever, like, she's able to move past it for the sake of unity, but she's never truly okay with the idea that she's working with someone who murdered her mother a long time ago. I kind of like that. Okay, that's rude.
I can't deny it. Traveling with you has changed me. I know you want to face her alone. Good luck.
It's... Emily is an interesting character, even though, like, they don't give her a whole lot. What is there is very fascinating. I just wish there was more of it. Let's see what bone charms we got. Oh, that would have been a good thing to have way earlier. Also, hi Xenochrist. In case you missed it, the stream is like 1 billion seconds behind, so if I don't get to you right away, it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's that the stream is literally hasn't caught up yet.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation.
Also, like, I wish there was more commentary on this scene, but it's really nice that canonically Emily Caldwin could hear Dowd's final confession, both as the person who saved her life and the person who ended her mother's life. That's a very fascinating concept, but they don't really do anything with it, so it kind of sucks.
I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire.
It's also cool that canonically Dowd did get redemption for what he did. Not fully, but like partially.
If old Samuel could see me now.
Samuel, who is now dead of old age because he was an old man at the start of the first game, and age does that to people. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Stream lag is really bad today. I'm not sure why. It's usually not this. Like, we're talking like 30 minutes to like 30 seconds, like a lag. It's really bad. Hopefully, when we switch to the next game, it won't be that bad.
To the wall tower. Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it, little girl. Your father was born a nobody.
I mean, ultimately, whether or not Delilah is lying, and it's quite likely that she's not telling the truth.
If I learned anything in Karnaka,
Regardless, she's a bad ruler who doesn't really have a claim to the
you
throne,
earn it
or not a
every
legitimate
day
one.
by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
And I do like that Emily does at this point acknowledge that she's made mistakes. At least in low chaos. In high chaos, she is still kind of queen bitch, or I'm sorry, or queen evil. Well, let's see what the marketplace has for me.
No, hard times in Dunwall with the new Empress and her crew taking over.
Yeah, let's craft.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Let's craft silent running.
You won't regret it.
And silent sprint.
Glad we could do business.
And now let us purchase a rune,
I'll take that deal.
a key. Have any we topped off on potions? Yeah, we'll top off on sleep toxin as well. And looks like yeah, we'll top off on stun lines. Yeah. I got enough money I can afford all of it, so I'll
Come
get
back
all
next
of it.
time you need something.
And now we can proceed in earnest. Alright, there we go. So, to recap, our mission is to throw Delilah's soul back into her body and then kill her once she has been made mortal again. I hate Far Reach. Just let me blink. Fine. Come on. Alright, we'll mouse to take this, even though money is basically no object at this point in the game. Alright. Always go for the rooftops if you can. You will be caught much less often that way. People never look up.
Who are you? Wait.
Quiet. Cannot have anyone seeing us and staying awake to tell about it. You can be alive, but you can't be awake. It's bad for me if you are. People who are awake tend to yell about seeing the intruder! Intruder! Because that's what they do. They whine about the intruder who's breaking into their home. Prudes. Okay. It's higher up than this? Huh. Okay. Let's climb. Oh. Might not be able to climb any higher. Okay, I'll have to go around. Huh.
I paid good money for the tip-off.
Is that you, Slackjaw? No. This is one of your gang, though. Quiet. Also, you should be quiet too. Whew. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's something over there. But what is over there? Interesting, the window. So is there a note here about how to open this? I mean, if not, we could just skip it. I really would want to get that outsider shrine. Wonder. Dark vision. Alright, so that's not going to help me right now on the ruins for the advanced version of it. But there... Oh, there we go. Obviously. Now let's see what the outsider has to say.
Welcome home, Your Majesty. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks because that piece of her you were carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight to the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower where you were born. Delilah's got the throne, and she's got your father. But now, she's got a secret as well.
I don't think I've actually ever seen that particular outsider shrine. This might be the first time I've ever gotten to it. In either low or high chaos. So, I've never seen that scene before. That's really interesting.
Anyone here? There was some.
Well, that could have gone worse. Let me send a message to the witches out there. Don't fuck with me. You'll die. Alright. I think this is how we get to that bone charm over here. Oh yeah, I remember now. We're climbing up back the way we got there. This is the way to the chamber we left that one dude in at the start of the first mission. The guard that betrayed us in the beginning. We're headed back to where he is. Forgot that you can sneak in this way. Wait, what is this? Okay, okay. No, climb up. There's a black bone charm here. Fading light, and that's Operation Blink and Zoom mana if used in a second of assassination. Good power, not good enough. And we're gonna craft a rune with some of this whalebone.
Delilah.
Yeah, this is the room that we entered at the start. So, that's no longer a viable path in the looks of things. There must be a way up. Interesting that it's filled with weeds and plants. I wonder if there actually is a way up or not, or if I just have to go in the good old-fashioned way. The microphone... There's a microphone in this room? Oh, yes, there is. Also, hi, Ecall. How are you? Forgive me if I don't respond in a promptly manner. The stream is super behind. Yeah, it's really neat that there's just a blockage here. That's really cool. Anyway, back on to the main mission, because we are going to finish this by tonight. I don't know if we'll have time to start Death of the Outsider, but we're going to at least finish Dishonored 2 tonight. And for those of you who have played this game before, I do intend to go through both the intended and the trick way of defeating Delilah. We're going to go through both of them. No one's here. Interesting. I know there's also another way you can go in by the way Corvo entered the tower in Dishonored 1. Oh, okay. That's not gonna work. I do have to actually drop down. Let's enter Dunwall Tower. I'm glad you're doing alright. And it's okay if you missed last week's stream. If you still want to watch it, you can still go ahead. The VOD should be on YouTube and should also be here on Twitch. But yeah, you're not required to attend my stream, so don't worry if you missed out. It'll be here when you're ready. Oh. A heart calls. Everyone's fucking dead. Holy shit. Delilah. This is not how you rule an empire, my lady. You don't do this. This is not a good way to engender the trust of the people you are sworn to protect as a ruler. This is, in fact, a good way to piss him off. I still really wish that they did more about they talk more about the similarity and differences between Emily and Delilah, because there is a lot of really fascinating stuff they could have done with that, and they really didn't. Probably a bad idea. Wait till her to turn around. Or... yeah, now it's safe. There's a bone charm in here. Probably a bunch of witches in here too, but...
Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Coal tar dye, pig's placenta, grind and wash with magenta.
2 hands sift and 2 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Shade and hue, dig and crack. Crush and mix, island black.
8 hands sift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Ancient mud and stinking clay. Yellow
how in the hell did none of you see that?
6 hands sift and 6 hands
See
blend.
that nice yoink
Make
that
the
went there?
pigments block the wind.
Wow, they're blind as a bat. can miss that bone charm. I will want that rune, but I can miss the bone charm. I should probably make my way... Is that... Yeah, that's the pavilion that, Yeah, we're gonna... I think there's a special scene over there, so we're gonna actually stop by.
Someone there. Let me help you.
I don't like that. Better have a look.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is the pavilion that,
Delilah's
Empress...
hatred for my mother knows no end. Mother, I wish we could talk just one more time.
Yeah, I'm really impressed they actually decided to keep this, in the final level, just so that you, people who played the first game have this here. And, of course, as Delilah does, she defaced the monument. No one will remember the truth except me, Jessamine. I will always remember. Yeah. That's not something that indicates insanity or irrationality. Only sane people deface other people's funeral monuments in that manner. And only sane people do this. Was that witch smoking a cigarette? Wow, okay. I'm also impressed they had that much chanting. I don't think it matters. Oh wait, I didn't even get the rune. How silly of me. I am a silly, silly man. Let's get this rune real quick.
The algae is all dried out, but that makes it easier to collect. Less messy. You can still smell it.
How much of the algae does our Lady Delilah want? And what's it for? Tell me. I won't...
Yoink! I had to use a whole sleep dart, but it was probably worth it. Oh, is there a puzzle here? Let's see if we have time to solve the pump room puzzle. It has been a long time since I remembered how to do this. Shit, if I was playing for myself, I would sit here and solve this puzzle. But since we do kind of have a schedule to keep, I think I just wasted the sleep dart for no reason. But that's okay. You know, I actually wonder, because this is literally the same level from Dishonored 1, so I wonder if they have the same secret entrance through the ventilation shafts. Because in the assassination of the High Regent, there was one corner that had a vent that you could use to sneak into the throne room. I guess it's not here, so we're just going to have to go in the old-fashioned way. Alright. Yeah, I presume I could just find the valve and open that, but I don't feel like looking. Not on stream when we do have a schedule to keep to. I only have an hour and a half left, and I don't want to waste time. In theory, this should not take that long, but I don't want to risk it.
Little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio. Mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. but she moved to the throne room once she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything. The world and all the spheres.
So those of you who watched
go sneak a peek of it if you
the Dowd DLC run will be having a bit of deja vu at the moment, because Delilah's plan is to use a magic painting to do magic nonsense, which is exactly the same thing she did last time. And for those of you who were there,
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her.
will probably not find that surprising.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
So yeah, we could do that. Oh, remember this room? Always go up. Ooh, I could talk to her to piss her off. There's a statue right there. I'm actually, yeah, we're gonna talk to her to piss her off. Let's have a conversation, Delilah Copperspoon.
So here we are, where my dear lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where your mother bedded your father, then gave birth to you. Where she was murdered by Dowd and his black-hearted crew. The place that ruined both our lives.
You have a twisted view of the world, and I have no idea whether you're telling the truth or not. But
It's pretty obvious she's telling the truth, Emily. Come on. Don't be that way. Don't be that way. Don't be dumb. Ton of shit here. That bone charm member serves as a trap. And I frankly don't really need it. But just because I can. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that is it. That we're not gonna go for that. I actually have no reason to go for those ruins. That was just it's really mostly just ego stroking. So ego thoroughly not stroked. And that conversation never happened apparently. Whoops. Yeah, she's not very creative, Ecall, I agree. Okay, I really offline. I can't. I'm getting sick of everyone with their Monster Hunter World fetish as of right now. I'm not on. Oh, huh. That's cool.
It makes me furious seeing the tower like this.
I'm sure it does, Emily. I'm sure it does. Now, if memory serves... Alright. Takes care of those stupid dogs. Stupid dog! You make me look bad! Is that a witch over yonder? I believe it is. Sleep now. Sleep forever. Now, yeah, it's still here. So let's actually have a bit of a nostalgia trip, because we went here, this same room in Dishonored 1. This is the secret chamber.
This old secret chamber leads up to the throne room.
Of the Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Now, I believe, if memory serves, this is an alternate route to the throne room, where you can, instead of going through the elevator,
Take me back and die at my hands.
so we'll use the signet ring to enter the secret chamber. Oh yeah, now we're in the throne room. So yeah, this is totally, you can open the elevator, or you can, if you remember getting here in Dishonored 1, you could just enter the back door. Also, yes, that is our first target. He is petrified. That's what happens when you make the deal with the devil. No sympathy whatsoever. I'm sure he'll be fine once, he gets petrification problem taken care of. And there's a notable difference here in that because I came in through this back way. Normally, when you use the elevator, the noise in the elevator will signal Delilah that you're coming. But since I came in through this secret back chamber, she does not have that information. She does not know I'm here, and she has not ready for me. So I essentially slipped in completely undetected, because I remembered that back entrance from the first game, which is a really nice little touch. I really appreciate that the designers gave you or they remembered the secret ins and outs of the map from the first game and recreated them here. That's a really nice little touch. And a good reward for paying attention in the first game, or for playing the first game. Also, you see Delilah and Arun, but we're not worried about that. We see Delilah here. No one's seen me yet. All those dogs were asleep when I killed them. And so, we're about to do a sneaky thing. And now Delilah is back where she belongs. Oh shit.
To the canvas, and I will show you my vision.
So I just remembered something. Now, we will go through there, but before we do, I just forgot that I need to go back and get something from the previous map. So let's go back real quick, because I need the actual I need the secret to defeating Delilah. I haven't actually gotten that yet. Also, yeah, it's like half a minute too late, but it is really cool that they still have him clutching a ton of gold as he's petrified, to show That yeah, he is that greedy and kind of is that selfish of a bastard. That he'd rather die than lose out on the money that really doesn't belong to him in the first place. So we're gonna sneak over here.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
And
it worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking, transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Valley reads writing the chapel, dried heap, analogy from the moats.
Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it. By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
So that is Delilah's plan. Is to transpose the perfected world of her painting onto the real world, changing it forever using the power of the void. But obviously we're not going to let her do that. Similarly to how she tried to transpose herself onto Emily in the first game, she's doing the same to the world in the sequel, and we're going to stop her. And now that we have the corrupted rune, we have a interesting means of doing so that still involves us getting relatively little to no blood on our hands.
Is this Ramsey?
Yes, it's Ramsey for the second time. I guess the triggers automatically no matter when you come in or if you come in again. To be fair, they really shouldn't expect you to come in through that entryway a second time. Now let's place the corrupted rune onto the chair so that when the ritual begins, we're ready for it. Two pure runes, 3 corrupt runes. I wonder how the balance will get tipped. Now let's enter the painted world of Delilah.
So this is the world she dreams about.
Now I'm going to save here because I'm going to show you the proper way to do this. I'm going to show you the way you're actually going to do it once you learn the trick. Because there's Delilah right there. We're going to kill Delilah. Oh no! Oh, we got tricked. We're chodes. We're morons. I can't believe we got tricked in this way. Oh, bad, bad, bad. How could we get tricked in such a manner? Uh-oh. That sucks. I can't believe we got tricked in such a thorough manner like that. Delilah, she's so smart. She's so smart. Okay, in actuality, though, there are 5 sentries scattered throughout the level that are keen in on you, and when they see you here, they will react. And once you defeat them all, it'll summon Delilah, and you can take her out that way. But we're not going to do that. Actually, maybe I'll just show it off. We'll show off what I mean. Or at least a part of what I mean. You see there is a Delilah in the crowd here. You can destroy her replicas. But honestly, it's not really worth it. What you're going to do instead... We're not going to do that. Instead, just take a little trip over here. Do a little bit of platforming. Just climb up. Just climb up. Delilah's actually in the level the entire time. So if any of you had any trouble dealing with her like non-lethally, here's the trick. You climb up here. She's sitting here the whole time. This is the real Delilah. This is not a clone.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
Now, that is the first time that's happened to me. Okay. 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 So, I guess we are taking care of her duplicates. Because that is not supposed to happen. That was the weirdest bug I've ever seen. Huh. Okay. I guess we're doing this. This is really weird. Where's the button for the spyglass? There we go. I wonder if we can see Delilah. Okay, I can see her from this angle. So what if I just pacify her? Oh, whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Why didn't the sleep dart work, though? Huh.
Let's have a look around.
Why is that happening? I don't understand. Why is this happening? This is really weird. Did this game get bugged again? What's supposed to happen is that you knock out Delilah and she's just down. And and nothing happens. The clones don't come out. The clones are neutralized along with her. So there is some weird shenanigans going on, and that's really annoying. That's not supposed to happen. It seems like this actually bugged.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
Okay. Who else wants some?
All that was
In return, I will take back.
So, I guess we're doing this. It's okay. I've got gun.
My name formed on their tongues, passing across their lips.
Yeah, we got a real bad bug going on here, but it's fine, I suppose.
I have to eliminate Delilah one way or the other.
Wait. Why? Okay.
You wanted to rule a world.
There we
of your
go.
own, Delilah. So be it.
What is going on? Okay.
And now to see how well your magic works, Delilah.
So now that we've completely sabotaged her transposition spell, I've seen your vision, and I want to trap you in it. Yeah, this is the first time it's happened for me too, but that's fine.
My justice. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited so long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me.
So just as Dowd did before, Emily has trapped Delilah in her own painting. Now she is free to live out her fantasies in her deluded world forever, leaving the rest of us to live our lives in peace. Now, if I was a high chaos character, I could avoid reviving Corvo, take the throne, and just end the game here. But because I am a good person, I only have the option to be a good person and save my father.
Father,
Emily, what happened?
let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
And that is the end of Dishonored 2. Let us have a chat with the outsider regarding the epilogue of these events. Trapped Delilah forever in her own painting, ruled over an imaginary world. Reached the World Protector's chambers, and then rescue her over town, breaking Delilah's magic. Continue. So, what happened as a result of all the actions we've undertaken in this run? Did we make the world a better place? Let's find out.
And so the time of crisis in Karnaca came to an end, with the city's wisest citizens unscathed. Led by its new council, the southern capital was pulled back from the brink of anarchy, and Serkonos began to thrive.
Good for them.
In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Attano by her side.
Yay, protagonists.
In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
And we will continue that another day, or actually today. I mean, in probably like 5 or 10 minutes. I actually like that this ending kind of foreshadows that now that Emily's tale is over, we can talk about other characters who were related to her and start talking about their stories. And this sets up a fantastic new game plus that I can play at my intent some other time.